Hi. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
I didn't know how to flip around the camera now. This is our first time scoping or periscoping, so we're trying to both fit in here.
We might have to sit on the same seat.
Oh, that's going to be uncomfortable. That's really uncomfortable.
Right, okay. Well, we won't do that. I'll turn that around a bit. There, how's that?
So this is the man that walked across Australia, just in case everyone's wondering. So has everyone got sound? Give us some hearts if you can hear us.
No one can hear us.
Oh,
there we go.
Cool. Thank you. So my name's Tara and this is Russell Osborne. And I'll be interviewing Russell about his walk across Australia with camels. So basically, why would anyone do anything like that? And what sort of crazy person does it take to do that? So we're going to dig deep into Russell's mind and hear about what are you Australian? Yes, we are Australian. Are you Australian? I can't read that.
Can't read it.
So we actually own a company called Australian Camels, and there's lots of different branches of Australian Camels. We do training and mentoring, and we do outback safaris and all sorts of things. So, no, I'm Turkish. Okay, hi from Turkey, if you're in Turkey. So we're going to be talking about camels and why one man, being Russell, would walk across Australia. So, Russell, why the hell would you walk across Australia with 8 camels?
Because it's there.
Because it's there.
Because it's there. No, look, honestly, the truth is that...
I think I've got a bit of a photo. This is one of the photos. Keep talking. I'll just show them the photos.
I wanted to do something for a children's charity, and walking across Australia just seemed like a logical thing to do.
So how many kilometres did you walk?
6,500 kilometres.
Is that all? So how many miles do you think that is for those that
miles, I don't know. I don't know how to work that out. Yeah, those days are long gone.
But so have we got a map? I think it's on the back of he's written a book about it. So here is Russell's, it's reversed, but this is Australia up here. And you can see that he started up the top here and went all the way, basically a bit of drunk driving. And, it's reversed, so I'm looking at the wrong way. So yeah, up the top of Australia and then down to the bottom of Australia. So northern Australia to southern Australia. I guess that's the best way to describe it. So that was his route. What do you think? Is it crazy? Would you do something like that? Here's another picture.
That's when we got to Western Australia. Yeah, a bit of a milestone. You had milestones along the way, and actually reaching Western Australia from Northern Territory. Basically I knew then that the whole thing was going to work. So
what on earth, like how many years did it take to, we've got our little boy here too, this is Owen. Yeah. He is our little camel boy in the making and he likes to be naked all the time.
That's the way he is.
Oh, I missed that last question, if that was a question. But he's watching some sort of stupid show on the iPad.
Yeah. So what was the question?
Why, what happened? What made you think that you had to walk across Australia?
Oh, look, I've always been interested in the outback and always been interested in farms and things like that. And in fact, as a kid, I actually had a dream of, doing something with horses, but that didn't work out.
Just walking across Australia with horses?
I don't know, just something, but
Why is that? Why do you like horses?
Well, I didn't. I mean,
you didn't know about camels until then?
I had no idea, but it was just really good to, sort of come up with something. Of course, things like this along the way happen. We met up with Aboriginal people and they love the camels because they've got wild camels out where they live.
So you passed through a lot of Aboriginal communities while walking. So that would have been like in the middle of nowhere and then you were sort of walking along and then all of a sudden, bam, there's a community of Aboriginal people.
Well, we knew that the communities were there because of maps.
But like if you didn't, that would be really cool.
Are they Aboriginals? Yes, they are. Yes, they are Aboriginal people. In fact...
he said Aborigines.
Aboriginals.
Sure if it's the same thing.
No, got that one. Yeah, there's a lot of Aboriginal people still living out in the desert.
There's lots of communities out there still to this day. They are under threat, though, by our government to being threatened to close down, unfortunately. But, you know, there's a lot of positive things that happen out there and obviously a lot of not so positive things as well. So let's find another photo.
I'm just looking for the one particular photo at the moment that... anyway,
so Russell took 8 camels. Tell us their names.
Yeah, 8 camels. We had.
Have we got some pictures of the 8?
Well, there's. Look.
Yeah, that one will do.
You're just doing things too fast, Tara. Just doing things too fast. It's very typical of her. There's Wabi. Now he was a burrowed camel, and unfortunately.
So he was the lead camel. He was at the front, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was at the front. He was quite troublesome at first, in that he really tested the patience. He was a very scared camel, but eventually it won him over, and he became a really good friend. Here's what I was looking for. This girl here, I'm a teacher by trade. And this girl here, I taught her out in an Aboriginal community long before doing this expedition. And coming along the expedition to one of the communities called Kura, and there she was, all grown up.
There you go. That's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So how long did it take you to walk? What was it? 6,000 odd k's.
Oh, 2 years. It was a 2-year journey. 2-year journey.
So that would take a fair bit of commitment, wouldn't it?
There's Mr. Yuko.
Isn't he cute?
Yep.
Hearts for cuteness.
And there he is again. We found a lake out there in the desert, and a salt lake out in the desert. So that was pretty cool.
Oh, here's a rough and tumble one. There's Russell when he was young, fit and nimble. How old were you when you did this trek?
Oh, I don't know, a few years ago.
You don't want to reveal your age?
No, not necessary.
Have a guess how old Russell is. Now.
Yeah, put it up there.
And here's just to give you an idea of the large expanses of land. It's a bit shiny, sorry, but you know, a whole lot of nothingness out there.
And yet a whole pile of everything too.
So did you get lonely out there?
No, the whole world was surrounding him. It was just the most amazing experience. In fact, a very good friend of mine at the moment, right at this very moment, is walking solo across the Simpson Desert. His name's Ian Vickers, and he's pulling himself a little cart with all his food and water to cross the Simpson Desert.
I think his website is
walkthesimpson.com. Yeah.
So he'll be doing that for, 20 days, was it?
Yeah, something like that, yeah. A friend of ours actually joined us for a section of the journey, and with her camels as well, and that was at the very beginning of a stock route called the Canning Stock Route out in Western Australian deserts.
Big, long road of nothing.
And, the Canning Stock Route, eventually, there is no road. There's just a little 4-wheel drive track, and we didn't even follow that.
So,
cross country.
What about your book?
The book?
What's in this?
Camel Man Dreaming? Yeah, that's basically the whole story of, where I got the idea to do the journey, all the planning and the preparation, which took 13 years, and then finally the 2 years of walking. And we arrived at the Royal Children's Hospital at the same time, if you remember, Trishna and Krishna, the conjoined twins who were separated at the Royal Children's Hospital. We arrived at the same time, and they were brought over by the Children First Foundation, which was the foundation we were supporting in this quest of walking across Australia.
So are you saying that you walked 8 camels through the city centre?
Yeah, through Melbourne, yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Right through the CBD. Trams, buses, everything. Yeah.
What did people think? Did they stop, or did they just...
most people just, what's going on?
They thought it was a bit unreal.
But it was too far out of the comfort zone.
That's amazing, isn't it? 8 camels walking through Melbourne CBDs, which is one of Australia's biggest cities or most popular cities. So that's pretty extraordinary, isn't it? So what did you carry with you? I mean, here's a bit of a shot. You've got swags on top. You've got a bit of water.
The swags are, in case if you don't know, are a bedroll. Didn't really use tents unless if it rained. But water, food, camping gear, some safety gear, and camel gear, and that's about all you need.
Wow.
You don't need anything else.
So did you change your clothes?
Yeah, a couple of bears, but not much.
What was the longest you went without a shower?
Oh, months. Yeah,
Months?
Months, yeah.
Months?
Yeah.
So were you all crusty and that when you... What happened when you had a shower?
Well, all the dirt washed off, obviously.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah.
Oh, so I think he's filling up some water jerry cans here from a well in the outback in Australia somewhere. So there you go. But if you're interested in reading Russell's book, here it is, Camel Man Dreaming. I think it's on Amazon, isn't it?
It's on Amazon, yeah.
Also, camelmandreaming.com is his website where you can also purchase the book from. It's basically a diary, isn't it, of what you did.
It's a diary, but it's a little bit more than a diary, if you read the book properly.
I did read it.
Yeah, properly. It's also my thoughts, because I removed myself from mainstream society and was able to reflect back on society and, where we're up to as a species, with conflicts around the world and, how we actually treat each other. That was a biggie.
So there's lots of deep and meaningful thoughts on there.
Yeah.
In there.
Yeah.
Well, cool. If you're interested in reading it, there it is. You can also buy an ebook format, so you can get it on your Kindle or whatever. Oh. So thanks for listening, guys, and we'll catch you next time on Camel TV. Hopefully in our paddock we can get some live footage of our camels and start answering questions and give some camel kisses and all that sort of stuff. So thanks for listening, and we will catch you next time.
Okay,
See
catch you
ya.
later. Bye.